Good morning. Today we will see the orthographics with dimension rules. Basically here orthographic projection by using first angle projection method we are looking here. In orthographic projections the important parameter are the dimension rules. Dimension means there are so many lines we have to draw. So how to draw the lines, how to give the dimensions, okay, how to draw the arrow, that is very important. Now here we will see the types of the lines. So here they have given continuous, thick, thin, dash, medium, chain, thin. Okay, so step by step we will see. So first line is a continuous thick, that thickness is 0.5 mm. Illustration this is given, and this is the visible outlines. Then continuous thin, approximately given 0.2 mm, means as compared to continuous thick, as compared to visible outline, these lines should be thin, 0.2 mm. Now which lines or where we can apply? This is the dimension line, projections lines, extension lines, leader line, hatching lines. So in question directly we can see these lines, dimension lines or projections lines, front view, top view, okay, xy lines, extension lines. So all these lines should be very thin as compared to continuous thin. Then dashed medium thick lines, 0.3 mm. Okay, so this is the dashed medium thick hidden lines, the part which is not visible from the front view sides. So we can draw their hidden lines. So this line thickness will be 0.3 mm. Chain thin, again center line you can observe there, dash dot, dash dot, dash dot. So center line, lines of the symmetry we can draw with 0.2 mm thickness. Then chain thick and thin at ends only. Okay, so at the end there is a thick, then dash dot, dash dot. So this is the cutting plane. So thin dimension 0.2, thick dimension 0.5. So cutting plane we can draw. So all these lines we can see in the problem. Now arrow, again arrow is very important. You can observe here the length. If this length, arrow length is a 3 x, then this height or this depth will be x. If this is 3x, then this will be x. So you should take care while drawing the arrow, because so many patterns of arrow we can draw there. So basically this is the correct method for the drawing of the arrow. Then we'll see one example, orthographic projection with dimension, first angle projection method. So here you can observe here. So dimension line, you can see this is the projection dimensions lines, this is the dimension line, these are the projections. Okay, now here extension line we can say, and here dimension is given, here dimension is given, dimension is given. Again I have drawn here, this is the x means front view, this is a front view. Then from this front view you have to see top view, and this is a left hand side view, but you have to draw on the right side of this vertical xy line. Front view you are looking from here. Okay, so this is a front view. Okay, double L you can draw. Then here circle is this you can see hole is hollow. Then top view from this side you have to see, so you will get two rectangles. Then from this side this will be left hand side view, but you have to draw on the right side. So this is more important. So dimension you can observe here. Then again you have written front view, right hand side, top view, you can observe here. Okay, in capital I have written. Then xy line, x1 y1 line we can say. So all these dimension you can observe here. So here this is the dimension line, this arrow, then these all are the projections lines, because exactly below below of the front view there will be top view. Okay, then you have to take here 45-degree line, you have to project here all dimensions, again you have to project here all dimension, you will get the side view. So all you can see diameter we have seen, this is a leader line. Okay, so 520 I have written this 100. So then this is the center lines. Okay, this is the dimension lines. So and this visible outlines is thick. So all these dimension lines, extension line, leader line, center lines, okay, this should be very thin. Then hatching lines, this hatching line will be 45-degree. Why it is hatching? Because this PP cutting plane is here. So cutting plane, because of this cutting plane we are get the cutting lines or hatching lines or section line that you have to draw here. This cylinder, this hole is hollow, that's why here no hatching lines. So here I want to rotate here. So you can observe here, this is one problem I want to take, orthographic projection, first angle projection method. So here x they have given, draw view sectional front view, because this A is a cutting plane along A in direction of say along A. Then right hand side view, top view, give all dimensions. Okay, you can observe here from this X you can observe the front view. So front view, but again you have to observe the sectional front view or cutting plane AA is shown here. So observer is here looking from here, so cutting plane is here. After cutting this, the part which is very close to observer is removed, and whatever hatching lines we have to see, we have to draw here. So this hole is hollow, so we can't say here hatching lines. This is a rib, below rib there will be no hatching lines, no section lines, always remember that. In other places there will be hatching lines. Again dimension, you have to give all dimension. You can observe here dimension is given in that way. So here this is a hollow surface, we have not drawn the hatching lines. Below rib there is no hatching lines, in all places there is hatching lines with 45-degree angle. This is a very thin lines. Then this is a top view. Okay, this is a top view, this is XY line. So below front view there will be top view. Exact dimensions, projections will be all projections lines you have to draw. You don't erase this. Then you draw 45-degree line, you go there and you project here. From this line you project here. From front view and top view project, you will get automatically side view. So this is very important. So almost important dimensions I have tried to given here. So there will be suitability while giving the dimensions. Then so you can observe here simplification for the orthographics in first angle projection method. When X means front view direction is there, then front view will be, if suppose this is vertical XY line, front view will be here and top view side view will be here. Below front view there will be top view. So very important. Then if X is in that direction, observer is here and looking from here, so front view will be for right side of this vertical XY line. Then here right hand side view, and below front view there will be top view. So again all dimensions I have given. You can observe here R22, this leader line, hatching lines, section lines or dimension line. These are very thin. Our outer line should be thick. Thank you.